What is that one thing that truly shapes the course of our life? What is that one thing that deeply resonates with our soul, that truly reflects who we are as a person? It's the power of choice. When was the last time you made a choice that was not driven out of fear, that was not made to please others? The choice that truly, really aligned with who you are. We are not mere products of our education or our genetics. We are the result of our choices. I personally believe that besides the power of being born, the greatest power that human beings possess is their ability to make a choice. How we respond, where we go, what we become eventually, that is our choice. So let me ask a question, or let me take a pause for a moment for you to reflect that what choices are you making in your story now? To talk about myself, I come from a culture where women are not usually asked what they want. I come from a culture that tells women what to do, what to study, when to marry, how much to dream, or how little to dream. Let me be very clear. It's not always harsh. It's not always loud. It comes and it sounds like love. It sounds like protection. It sounds like tradition. But beneath all that is a persistent, quiet message. Stay within those lines. So I did everything that was expected of me. I studied hard. I became a doctor. Not because I really wanted to be a doctor, but because it was a respectable and an acceptable path. It made my family really proud. Did it make me feel fulfilled? It was a question that lingered on with me for years. Here I made an interesting choice. I graduated from medical school and I decided to leave medicine as a profession. I started preparing for the exam to enter the civil service of Pakistan. It shocked many around me. It was unconventional. People did not understand it. My mother was there with me all along. When I got uncertain, she was steady. Luckily, I cleared the exam in the first go and I landed in Pakistan Customs Service. All along the way is a story of many choices, harder ones, quiet ones, difficult ones, but the choices that not really pave the path of your career, but the choices that define you as a person. Today, I want to share with you a choice that came not very long ago. I chose to become a mother very early in my career. It was a difficult choice. I was in a situation where I had to balance between my career and I had to balance between the child that was in my arms. In 2025, World Economic Forum published a report where Pakistan was ranked 148th out of total 148 countries, at the very bottom in terms of gender parity. We have only 21% of women workforce as compared to the global average of 39%. And from that 21%, when many women would just exit the workforce, either on temporary basis or permanently, when they become mothers, because of the cultural expectation from them to take care of the children, because of the lack of infrastructure support. So what do? I ask myself why motherhood has to mean less. Why not more courage, more clarity, more purpose, more ambition? So what do? I take my child with me. I include her in the life that I'm building. I take her to meetings when I have to. She sits beside me when I'm writing policy on my desk. My dear friends, it's not easy. And it's not always celebrated. But the discomfort around me is not about my ability, it's about the conditional training and the cultural expectation of the people who are surrounding me. Do I give up? No. My personal answer to what brings change, does it has to be radical? Does it has to be loud? Does it has to be violent? No. A quiet refusal to the cultural expectations. A mother showing up in places where she is not expected. A person choosing the right path. This is a change for me. To conclude, my daughter, Arya, I hope then when you grow up and the world tells you that you're too loud, that you're too ambitious, you're too much, I hope that you remember that your mother did not shrink to make others comfortable. She owned her choices in a culture that used to choose for her. Because owning your choices in a culture that chooses for you, it's not just personal. It's power. It's transformation. And it's a quiet beginning of a different future. Thank you very much.